Hello, my name is Dr. Alan Halls. I'm the CEO of Reminder Dental. We're an appointment reminder company, and today I want to talk to you about my favorite practice management software for dentists. Um, there, First off, I don't have any financial interest in any company except my own, of course, and um, and so the recommendations that I make are solely off of the observations that I've made through software development, database design, and user feedback. So my very favorite one is Open Dental. And I want to take you a little bit. And the first thing is I want to let you know that Reminder Dental works with most all of the popular practice management softwares. Dentrix, Easy Dental, PracticeWorks, Eaglesoft, and Dolphin. But of all of them, Open Dental is going to always be the one where it works the best. And the reason for that is that we have the most access to the most data with the least number of restrictions. And so, we can't give you accurate patient balances in Dentrix, for example, because Dentrix hides the downgrade information for insurance. So if you're a fee-for-service office, that's great. We can tell it to you. If you're not, I can't tell you an accurate patient portion because I don't know what the actual claims are. If the insurance only pays for amalgam and you did a composite, I have no idea what that balance should be, and that's unfortunate. And so, but Open Dental, one of the key things about it is that it's open source, and the advantage to it being open source and using a standard MySQL database. It's interesting. I had no idea there were so many different database engines until I started working in dental. You've got the PracticeWorks uses Pervasive, Eaglesoft uses Sybase, Dentrix uses C-Tree ACE, and Easy Dental uses C-Tree 6 Pro. And there's just all of these different databases, and each one have to be treated differently, and most of them are ones that nobody's ever used before outside of that niche market. And so it's harder to develop for those others. But the MySQL, MSSQL databases, those are the standards, and Open Dental chose that. The next is it's open source. So anything anybody wants to add to their software, they can. They're not waiting for the development company to do that. If you've got a booming practice and you're like, I just want it to do this, and I don't care what it costs, I just want my software to do this, you can do it. You don't even have to talk to Open Dental to do it. You can do it all yourself if you know how. You can hire a developer to do it for you, or you can talk to them and even fund the development for that feature yourself if that's what's important to you. That's very, very different than every other practice management software. The other things that I like is if you are a large corporation, or if reports are important to you, you've got lots of locations, you like reports, you like crunching numbers. So do other people. So do other Open Dental users, and they have 1,305 reports that they've generated in lots of different categories. And so you pick a category and say, well, there's 86 different ones that do aging. And so the ones at the bottom tend to be the newest ones. And so, but it doesn't matter, good ones are at the beginning too. But if there's an office that says, well, I just really want this report a little bit different, well, that one's here too. And so lots of options here. Okay. Now I'm going to pause the video for just a second and I'm going to pull up a different page. Okay, I couldn't remember the quick navigation to get here, but OpenDental also has an open documentation on their database. Every single database field has a description of what it's for. So in essence, every practice management solution is nothing more than a collection of database tables, which are like an Excel spreadsheet, that it pulls information to display it and then puts that information back. Now, without having a column for this piece of information, then there's no way to store it. There's nothing you can do without a column to store data. One of the amazing things about OpenDental is how fluid their database really is. If you look at this, what are the changes between, so all of these different versions, 20.3, 2, 1, going back a ways, and you can get them going back even farther than that if you need to. But look at all of these different tables or columns that have been added or changed in some way. Maybe they initially thought that could just be a regular integer, but now they've realized that it needs to be a really big integer because some insurance company decided to create a plan number that was too big to store in a regular integer. Maybe that's all it was, but they fixed it, and they fix these things in every version. So you do see what's changed in 20.1. They eliminated columns that didn't make sense anymore. Maybe they left here and showed up here. But whatever it is, their database is always changing to benefit the practice. Because as technology grows, as things change, we want to store more information. As I've looked at other database designs, so I'm the developer that works in all of the database integration, and so I have integrated the databases for Eaglesoft, PracticeWorks, Dolphin, EasyDental, and I can tell you that there are some very modern systems that still call their cell phone a pager field, that don't update designs as they go, and very few. They've changed the look and feel of their software here and there, but they just haven't updated the database. Some of my easy examples to call out as things I don't like. In Dentrix, EasyDental, SoftDent, they store their appointment procedures on the appointment table. And the problem with that, I'm going to go ahead and pause for a second. Okay, and we're back. So I'm looking at the database, and like I said, it's just like an Excel spreadsheet. And what you can see, and I'm sorry it's so small, I've got an enormous monitor, 4K monitor, and it helps me to program. It's not great for this particular view for you. Anyway, they have 20 different codes for your procedure codes. Okay, now they've made it even more interesting by having 20 different code types. So if this is a 1, then when you look up this code number here, you go to one of these other tables over here, and if it's a 0, then you go to a different table to figure out what that code is. And it's very convoluted, but that's not what I dislike about it. What I really, really dislike about it is that you can't ever have more than 20 procedures attached to an appointment. Okay, so I'm a dentist, I know. Sometimes you do more than 20 procedures. Full mouth extractions, IV sedation, 15-minute increments, immediate denture delivery. Okay, you can't put that in SoftDent. I believe that's limited to 12 procedures or 16. But it's even more restricted. And so there's things like that that cause me to say, wow, and just so you know, this design hasn't changed since 1995 that I know of. It is the exact same database layout since 1995. And so I have a problem with that. But and with how hard it is to put data in and to train your staff and to do all of these things, if I was starting a new business and I had to choose software to run my practice on, I would choose the one that is the most progressive in staying up to date with the needs of the things. And so let's see, let me go back. So OpenDental's by far my favorite. They allow the most custom appointment statuses. Dentrix, so Dentrix allows custom statuses. You get 10. You don't get custom statuses with Eaglesoft, I don't believe. I don't believe. PracticeWorks, definitely not. We have to use sticky notes to change the status of an appointment. Dolphin, you don't get any custom statuses, and their built-in statuses are ridiculous. Easy Dental, you also get 10 because it's similar to Dentrix, very similar. And so the, so I like it from a development standpoint. It's the easiest one to fine-tune for power, as far as it's got a MySQL engine. And if you want to make it more powerful, there are ways to do that. You can split it up. You can put it on a Linux server. You can put it in the cloud. You got multi-practice needs. OpenDental is amazing. There's nothing else I would use. If you're looking at it from a security standpoint, you can do a lot with the data security. So much is within your control, and not in a bad way. The next thing I should talk about, and I probably should have talked about this way sooner, is customer service. OpenDental's customer service is phenomenal. Phenomenal. I can only dream of being as good as them. Every time I call them, I get off the phone and I'm smiling and I'm just like, man, that's awesome. I love talking to people who understand what they're selling, what they're doing, and how to help me. There is nobody on the other end that says, okay, let me see if I understand your problem. There is nobody. Everybody knows how to help you, and you'll love it. I've spoken with the owner of OpenDental several times, and even when I was first building Reminder Dental, which is a competing company to his own services, he spent a long time helping me and coaching me on different areas. Their goal is for everyone to succeed. And so their customer service is amazing, their product is amazing, their database is amazing, and then you end up asking about the user experience. Is your front office going to hate it? No. Go to Dentaltown, go to your Facebook groups, go somewhere, anywhere. look for the mass exodus of people that say they hate open dental. It doesn't exist. The customers love open dental. You'll see lots of people saying, hey, I'm thinking about moving away from this product or that product, and I'm thinking of choosing this other one. What should I do? And there's always lots of opinions. But whenever open dental comes out as an opinion, you'll get a bunch of other thumbs up, and people like that, people chiming in. But the cool thing is, look around for the people that say, hey, I've been using open dental and I hate it. I gotta switch. Where can I go? You're not gonna find it. And so lots of reasons that I like open dental. I like it as a user. I like it as a third-party provider. I like them as just people. And to some degree, you got to hitch your wagon to somebody, and they're the least profit-centered and most customer-friendly company you'll ever run across in this market. Hopefully, second to or tied with us. But love open dental and hope that you guys get the chance to play around with them too.